Have you ever wondered about the story behind your morning cup of coffee? It's a tale that spans centuries, continents, and even involves some dancing goats. Our journey begins in the highlands of Ethiopia. Around 850 AD, a goat herder named Kaldi was watching his flock when he noticed something strange. His goats, after munching on the red berries of a particular bush, were suddenly full of energy, practically dancing with excitement. Curious, Kaldi decided to try the berries himself. He felt a similar rush of alertness and vitality, a feeling he had never experienced before. This was the moment, according to legend, that coffee was discovered. Excited by his newfound discovery, Kaldi rushed to a nearby monastery to share the magical berries with the monks. He told the head monk about their energizing properties, but the monk was skeptical, even a bit fearful. He declared the berries to be the work of the devil and threw them into a fire. But as the berries roasted in the flames, a wonderful aroma filled the air, an aroma we all know and love today. The other monks, drawn by the smell, raked the roasted beans from the embers. They were intrigued. Thinking it might be a divine sign, they decided to try something new. They crushed the roasted beans and mixed them with hot water, creating the world's very first cup of coffee. That night, the monks found they could stay awake and alert for their long hours of prayer. The devil's fruit had become a divine gift. Word of this new invigorating drink spread quickly. From Ethiopia, the coffee beans made their way across the Red Sea to the Arabian Peninsula, specifically to Yemen. Here, in the port city of Mocha, yes, that's where the name comes from. Coffee cultivation truly began. The Yemenis started to grow coffee on a large scale. The Arab world fell in love with coffee. They called it kawa, which originally meant wine. Coffeehouses known as kava-khane began to pop up across the region. These became bustling centers of social activity, places where people could gather to talk, listen to music, play chess, and of course, drink coffee. The Arab world guarded their coffee secrets fiercely. They made sure that no fertile beans that could be planted, left their territory. They would boil or parch all beans destined for export, rendering them sterile. For centuries, they held a monopoly on coffee cultivation, but secrets this good are hard to keep. The world was getting a taste for this new drink, and everyone wanted in on the action. The breakthrough came in the 1600s, thanks to a Sufi pilgrim from India named Baba Budan. On his pilgrimage to Mecca, he experienced the wonders of coffee firsthand. Determined to bring it back to his homeland, he hatched a daring plan. He strapped 7 fertile, unroasted coffee beans to his chest, hiding them under his clothes. It was a huge risk, as smuggling fertile beans was a crime punishable by death. But Baba Budan succeeded. He made it back to India and planted the 7 beans on the slopes of the Chandragiri Hills in Karnataka. To this day, that region is still a major coffee-producing area in India. Those 7 beans were the ancestors of countless coffee plants that would eventually spread across the globe. Baba Budan had opened the floodgates. Once the Dutch got their hands on some of these plants, they started cultivating coffee in their colonies, like Java in Indonesia, which is why we sometimes call coffee Java. From there, it was a race. The French managed to get a seedling to their Caribbean colony of Martinique. Legend has it that a French naval officer, Gabriel de Clieu, shared his personal water ration with the precious plant during a difficult voyage to keep it alive. From that single plant, coffee spread throughout the Caribbean and Central and South America. The world was now awake and buzzing. Coffeehouses became the trendy spots in major European cities like London, Paris, and Vienna. They were called penny universities because for the price of a cup of coffee, you could engage in stimulating conversations with some of the greatest minds of the time. The final chapter in coffee's global conquest takes us to Brazil. In the early 18th century, a handsome Portuguese-Brazilian officer named Francisco de Melo Palheda was sent on a diplomatic mission to French Guiana. His real mission was to obtain coffee seeds. The French governor refused. But Palheda was charming, and he managed to win the affection of the governor's wife. As a parting gift, she presented him with a bouquet of flowers. Hidden inside were fertile coffee clippings. Palhata returned to Brazil with his prize, and the rest is history. The Brazilian climate was perfect for coffee cultivation. The industry exploded, and by the 1840s, Brazil had become the world's largest coffee producer, a title it still holds today. So the next time you sip your latte, your espresso, or your simple black coffee, take a moment to think about its incredible journey. From a goat herder in Ethiopia to monks in a monastery, from smugglers and spies to plantations that span the globe. It's a story of discovery, risk, and a universal love for a drink that wakes up the world every single day. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing tales from history.